Kobe Bryant. A good pass to Eddie Jones for the layup.
One of the concerns for Coach Dunleavy was that the Lakers getting out into their transition game really tried to stress this in today's practice and last night's practice of getting back defensively and not allowing the Lakers to get any easy baskets.
Isaiah Ryder with 8 on the shot clock and a foul on Fisher. Fisher has his first.
You see Kobe Bryant with a nice little hesitation, and boy, he just makes so many things happen with a nice pass down low.
Sideline out of bounds for the Blazers, who lost to the Lakers last year in the first round, 3 games to 1. Here's Ryder across the lane, but a foul called before the shot.
You know, this is one of the key matchups, Jim, was Jones and Ryder. Ryder, more of a physical post-up 2-guard. Jones, of course, a little more of a finesse player, but Ryder certainly coming into tonight's game felt that he had the advantage if he was able to isolate down low on Jones, that he could have his way.
Rick Fox coming back for the Lakers. Eddie Jones going out with 2 fouls. 14 fouls on the Lakers and 6:58 left for the first. Portland coming in with a 2-point lead. Ryder doubled up. It's Sabonis leaving it for Rasheed Wallace. And Wallace doesn't get the bounce. Underneath to Sabonis for the layup.
Del Harris today said he was very concerned about the rebounding ability and the size of Portland. Portland very aggressive on the offensive board. Certainly a concern and something that the Lakers cannot afford to give up.
Shaq over Sabonis. And Sabonis with the rebound. You know what we're seeing here early, too, from Portland, Cheryl, as Stoudemire pulls up and sticks his second 3-pointer.
And you got to love, if you're Mike Dunleavy, this is the Damon Stoudemire in Toronto when he was being much more aggressive at the offensive end, looking for his shots. This is a different team when he gets it going. Oh, my goodness.
Shaq in deep. He nearly tore the whole apparatus down.
And there is no such, hey, there's nothing you can do when he gets that low. There's no such thing as weak side help.
Hence the term Shaq attack. 14 on the shot clock. Stoudemire again. The long rebound to Fisher, and the Lakers in transition. Bryant, Ori fouled by Stoudemire.
That's a good foul. That's a good foul. Boy, Sabonis, Sabonis does not want to see this. Damon Stoudemire got caught with an elbow that time, but this is what Sabonis had trouble with. Shaq just giving up too much room there. Shaq just getting too inside position right there, seals him on his back, and there's absolutely nothing that Sabonis can do with that. Nice pass by Ori. The position was set, and Shaq, of course, finishing strong.
Robert Ori on the free throw line. There's his line on the regular season. Ori shooting slightly less than 70% from the foul line, has his first point tonight. The other thing we're seeing with Portland early, Cheryl, is we're seeing Sabonis do the playmaking from out high, pulling O'Neal away from the basket.
Yeah, and that's where they really feel that Sabonis will gain his confidence offensively, bring Shaq away, and see that if maybe he could pick up a couple cheap fouls on him, but they don't want Sabonis to tire himself out offensively, you know, trying to beat him down in the post.
Isaiah Ryder doubled up, knocked away, recovered by Rasheed Wallace. That's Wallace with the shot. Ryder had it popped loose. Out of bounds which way? It stays at this end.
Number 9.
Nick Van Exel coming in for the Lakers, and Derek Fisher goes out.
You know, Derek Fisher certainly has done an excellent job for the Lakers. He's more of a stabilizer, but now that Nick Van Exel is in, look for the Lakers to run them.
That's Grant underneath, and a foul called before the shot. The Lakers are over the limit. Rick Fox called for the foul. That's his second. Ryan Grant visits the free throw line for the first time. Corey Blunt coming in now for LA. Robert Ori goes out. Fox is going out with his second foul.
This is a good move. Obviously, Fox in foul trouble, but a good move by Dale Harris bringing in Corey Blunt. You have a better rebounder coming in. Not much offense, but certainly someone who can crash the boards and defensively can defend the paint.
4-point lead for Portland. A little over 5 minutes for the first. Ryder guarding Bryant. Shaq in deep, doubled up, gets the shot away and taken down by Sabonis.
Yeah, the double team is coming quickly, and the Portland really pushing the ball as much as the Lakers right now, really getting those scoring opportunities.
That's Isaiah Ryder with the layup. And a 20-second timeout taken by the Lakers. 4:43 left in the first. A 6-point game for the Portland Trailblazers, who haven't won on the road in the playoffs in a long time, like a number of years.
In a very long time, but certainly right now they're playing the style of basketball that Mike Dunleavy has to be very happy with. They're getting their game to transition. Defensively, doing a decent job against Shaq. Their main game plan is to double down, force Shaq to push the kick the ball back out, and force some other the Lakers to score. You see right there, there's some tough, I mean, they're just bottling them right there. You can see Brian Grant, and you see right there, Sabonis pinching Shaq. As soon as the ball goes down low, they're making sure that the double down is quick, it's hard, and they're making sure they're putting a body on them at all times.
Blazers have hit on 7 out of 14 from the field. The Lakers 5 of 13 to start out. Brian Grant, another key member of this club that, of course, wasn't with Portland last year. So Stoudemire and Grant, two guys in that starting lineup that weren't here last year for that series. And
Dunleavy really likes the nucleus of this team right now. Really feels that down the road you may be looking at a championship team.
Illegal defense is called on Portland. So a new 24 awarded to the Lakers. Stacey Augmon coming in. Brian Grant goes out. Kobe Bryant brings it to Ori. Augmon guarding Ori. Van Exel guarded by Stoudemire. Ryder has Kobe Bryant, but not for long.
Well, Kobe Bryant is so explosive and fearless.
4-point lead for the Blazers this trip. About 4 minutes for the first. A pass loose, controlled by Augmon, 10 to shoot. Sabonis blocked by O'Neal.
Sabonis just simply opened himself up too much. And you see Shaq with the block. I'll tell you, with the block at the other end, finishing at the other.
As the Lakers pull back to within 2. Isaiah Ryder with Bryant guarding him. Ryder lost his footing. Stoudemire with 6 to shoot. Somehow worked his way inside and scored.
Tough shot through the woods, getting it up over the hands.
That's 8 points for Stoudemire, and Van Exel sticks a 3.
That's why you gotta love Nick Van Exel. Coming off the bench, has really adjusted to that. Dale Harris says that has made the difference with this Lakers team. And then you see Shaq starting it on the defensive end, and watch him field the lane right down the center of the court. Robert Horry with the advance pass, and of course you know what Shaq's going to do.
Player in this league.
Well, he had some trouble earlier this week. He missed the first 2 days of practice with back spasms, but come to find out, the 19-year-old is going through literal growing pains.
Yeah, well, you know, one thing about him, he wants to be the best in the league. But also he's taking on responsibility to be the best in the league. Well, a lot of guys want the money but don't want to take on the responsibility. And I'll tell you one thing about him, he's always in the gym. He wants to improve. He asks all the old guys, you know, what do they think? Michael, myself, Larry Bird, whoever. And then he goes out and works on his game. But now we can't put him in Michael Jordan's category yet until he starts playing 40 minutes a night, until he produces every single night like Michael Jordan. So let's stop that right now. Let the young man grow up in the league. And then when that torch is ready to be passed to him, I'm sure he'll be ready for it. But right now, he's not.
All right, thanks a lot, Magic. Jim, back to you.
All right, Lisa, and Kobe Bryant has missed a couple of shots from the field during that sequence. We've got 2:14 left for the first. Ryder missing. Corey blocked the rebound.
Well, amen for Magic Johnson saying is not ready to pass the torch on to Kobe. Kobe certainly will be the heir apparent, but he is not Michael Jordan.
Shaquille O'Neal draws the double team. Van Exel with 9 to shoot. Nick Van Exel makes it a 1-point game.
You know, so many differences between Nick Van Exel and Derek Fisher, and one of the big ones has to be just the scoring punch that Nick brings once he comes onto the floor. Certainly one of the big-time players for the Lakers.
Sabonis is fouled by O'Neal. Shaq with his second. The Lakers are over the limit, and Sabonis shoots 2.
And this is what they want to do, pick up a couple quick fouls and get the big fella on the bench.
As Eldon Campbell has replaced him. 2 shots for Sabonis.
Now Sabonis hopefully will start really being more aggressive at the offensive end. Campbell really hasn't in the past done a very good job matching up against Sabonis.
Walt Williams coming in for the Blazers. As the early line on Sabonis and O'Neal. We talked about Sabonis taking his game to the perimeter, pulling Shaq away from the basket. 2-point lead for Portland. Van Exel guarded by Stoudemire. Van Exel fires. Nick Van Exel has come off the bench with guns blazing.
And he doesn't need a lot of room, and he's actually, you know, Dale Harris was telling us today in our meeting that he's shooting the ball a lot better than when he was starting.
He's got 7 points off the bench. Lakers up 1. Stoudemire a dish to Wallace. Williams hits the 3. Walt Williams, their leading 3-point shooter.
Hey, this game is very simple. It's going to come down to which team can control the boards and who can finish. I mean, both teams stroking the ball very well.
And if the regular season confrontations are any indication, we're going to have a high-scoring game.
It's going to be in the hundreds somewhere.
These two teams against each other averaged over 111 points a game. On the Laker turnover, Stoudemire at the controls, inside of a minute for the first. Portland the 2-point lead. 14 to shoot. Stoudemire in deep, knocked away, didn't hit the rim, so 8 on the shot clock. Loose ball. Sabonis tries to save and does to Williams. Nice feed to Wallace.
Oh my goodness!
And a foul.
And Nick found himself with nowhere to go but try and duck. Boy, 2 great saves by Stoudemire and Sabonis, and Walt Williams with a nice pass. Or Walt Williams just finds with a nice left-handed dish and get out of the way. Nick, if he had to do it all over again, would not have found himself there. Look at the strong finish by Rasheed Wallace.
This Portland team is one loaded with strong players on the front line, and their rookie Kelvin Cato has just checked in. He would also be one at 6'11", 255.
Explosive around the basket, good shot block.
Wallace with 5, 6 straight points for the Blazers. They extend the defense. Shot clock at 17, about 6 difference. And as Horry was in control, a foul call.
Good move by Mike Dunleavy, really extending their defense. They really only have one guy out there as far as having the ability to break the press, and that's Van Exel.
That foul on Walt Williams, his first, and the first in the last 2 minutes. So the Lakers come in with 21.8 left, and they will play for 1. Gary Grant, who's in the game, number 23, veteran point guard, guarding Van Exel. 8 seconds left. Van Exel again, missed for 3, and the rebound to Augman. Loose ball recovered by Horry. Horry to Van Exel, who got it away, but it's no good, so we've played 1. And the Portland Trailblazers, a team which of course, bowed out last year in the first round to the Lakers, trying to make amends here in game 1 for that. Portland looking good with a 5-point lead. What's that, Cheryl? Pretty good?
That was close.
Well, in the middle, we've been talking about this as the key matchup in this series. That's what's happened in the last 8 games.
And tonight, a different story with O'Neal being in the foul trouble and Sabonis getting the better of him. You see 7 points, 3 of 6, 6 rebounds, and 2 free throw attempts. And the other key has to be Eddie Jones also on the bench with 2 fouls back in here.
It's Cato underneath, blocked by Eddie Jones, and Eldon Campbell saves to Bryant, who sets up Eddie Jones, but it's thrown away.
That's a little too far. Good idea.
Shaq with 2 fouls on the bench. You're talking about a 120-point pace in this game. Walt Williams makes the drive, and that's the dunk by the rookie, Kelvin Cato.
Well, that's just 2 good passes by Walt Williams, drawing the defense and finding the open cutter.
The 7-point lead for Portland is the biggest. Fox to Jones with 12 to shoot. Interior pass broken up. And then the up-court pass to Williams is out of bounds as Williams tried to save.
You know, Walt Williams known for being able to just knock it down from behind the three-point arc, but boy, look at the way he's been dishing out the ball.
8 straight points for Portland. We're a minute into the second quarter.
You know, with Shaq out of the middle, you see that Portland's able to basically play straight up, but they've done an excellent job of finding the shooters for Los Angeles.
Gary Grant controlling for the Blazers this trip. Van Exel guards him. Williams plays into Brian Grant. His shot is blocked. So the Lakers are getting it done at the defensive end, but they're really lacking offensively. Van Exel, tip dunk by Campbell. Eldon Campbell's first 2 points, and then Gary Grant off the drive. No basket. A blocking foul beforehand.
Eldon Campbell came out of nowhere. You see that this is a partially blocked shot right there. Weak side coming. Cato gets a piece of it, and then Campbell just finishes.
Kobe Bryant called for the foul at this end. That's his first. The Blazers with a 5-point lead. Augment against Bryant, and Bryant has his second foul.
And if you notice, the 2 guards for the Blazers feel that they can post up the Lakers' 2 guards.
Here comes Shaquille O'Neal with 2 fouls back into the game. Kobe Bryant going out with 2 fouls. Eddie Jones on the floor with 2 fouls. A little over 10 minutes for the half. Stacey Augmon with a pitch out. 15 to shoot. Gary Grant gets it away.
Oh, good shot by Gary Grant. Good defense. The Lakers left him open, wanted to see if he was going to knock it down, and Grant did a good job of converting.
Back to the 7-point lead for the Trailblazers. Shaq in deep.
This is a matchup nightmare for Cato. There's no way in the world at 6'11", 226 he can match up. He needs some help.
Although Brian Grant picked up that foul in the double team. Trailblazers by 7.
Binoculars, what could he be looking at?
Another steal by Portland. This is a very confident Trailblazer team right now.
Oh yeah, and rightfully so. They're shooting 52% from the floor. And one of the concerns coming in from Mike Dunleavy was bench production. Lakers are with 12, and the Blazers have responded with 7.
Portland called for an offensive foul.
Offensive foul number 31.
Kelvin Cato has his first.
See the field goal percentage there.
Van Exel at the point for the Lakers. It was 30-25 at the end of 1. So the offensive production has dropped off somewhat early in this second quarter. Van Exel around the pick by Campbell. Underneath Eddie Jones. And he is fouled by Walt Williams and/or Kelvin Cato.
You know, the Lakers right now offensively, Jim, have not quite figured out defensively, the rotation by the Blazers. They know the double down of where they haven't quite figured out where the double down is coming from to make the necessary passes to find the open shooter.
2 team fouls on Portland, 2 fouls on Walt Williams. Eddie Jones makes the free throw. Here's our weekend coverage. Cavs and Pacers game 2 Saturday at 1. Spurs and Suns in game 2. This is on NBC, and then on TNT game 2 the Hawks and Hornets in their series. Houston and Utah. I'll tell you, this is
outstanding series. Yeah.
Real surprises, including the Bulls' victory tonight. Not that their win was a surprise, but the closeness of the game.
That's why you play them.
Augman. Stacey Augman has it. Back to the 7-point lead. Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal has 6. A little less than 8.5 for the half. Portland's biggest lead has been 7. 10 on the shot clock. Augman working on Jones. Cato. The rebound to Grant.
Another offensive rebound, but you see the hustle by Portland right there. Cato just putting his body on the line. You've got to love the way that the Portland Trailblazers are playing right now.
The missed 3 attempt by Ryder, and on the rebound, a loose ball foul on Portland. It's on Cato.
Even though, Jim, they did not come up with the basket, they are out hustling the Lakers.
3 team fouls on the Blazers in this second quarter. Arvydas Sabonis returning. Kelvin Cato going out. Gary Grant goes out with Damon Stoudemire back in. And Rasheed Wallace replaces Augman.
Again, Dunleavy has to be very, very happy with the way that his bench has played. Was concerned that the Lakers, because of their depth, all he told his guys was to keep it close. Just keep it close.
It's close right now, a 5-point lead for Portland. Van Exel guarded by Stoudemire, 12 on the shot clock. O'Neal, yes.
Sabonis just gave up too much territory. Too much territory in the key.
Shaq with 8 points. Lakers are challenging now. They're within 3 with 7:20 left in the half. Ryder backs it out, 5 to shoot. The ball thrown away. It's out of bounds to LA.
Boy, you look at the spacing by the Lakers. He has so much room to work down. No one is coming over for the help. The closest person is weak side. He's just getting there laid by Grant right there. And Shaq just too close to the basket for the turnaround.
Robert Horry back into the game. Van Exel dumps a pass under to Eddie Jones. And it's taken away by Stoudemire. He's trying to beat Campbell the other way. Horry got him from behind. Wallace is fouled by Campbell.
Great hustle by Horry. Great hustle. Well, you see the break right there. The mishandled ball. Stoudemire has a nice jump on the defense, he thought, and here comes Robert Horry from behind.
The new
Portland back to the 4-point lead. 6:54 for the half. After the free throws, a little pressure here.
You almost get the sense that you're waiting for the Lakers to go on a run, or he just shifted his feet a little bit. But you almost get the sense, Jim, that the Lakers are just waiting to go on a run and just quite haven't figured out how to get it started.
They haven't been able to match the energy level of Portland in a lot of this first half. And the Trailblazers have come in with a game plan, and they've executed it very well. This time, it's Sabonis trying to go under on O'Neal.
Sabonis is trying to anticipate where Shaq is instead of just taking it strong to the basket.
10 on the shot clock. Ori makes the play for O'Neal. 3 Blazers went at him. Now O'Neal one-on-one with Sabonis. Yep, and a foul. How do you guard Shaquille O'Neal?
Hey, Jim, this is the problem right here. Once he hit the initial bump on Shaq, you got to make sure that your body is still on him. Right there, you see down low, here's the first bang, and then he just releases. You have to keep a body on Shaq. That was actually a little later in the shot, but, I mean, Sabonis has to put a body on him and continue to do that.
Let's check in with Lisa Molaski.
Well, Jim, in that last time out, Blazer coach Mike Dunleavy imploring his players to play tougher D on Shaq. He said it looks like they're going to spoon feed the big man. We must not let Shaq take over this game. Jim, Cheryl?
Inside pass to Ryder, broken up. The Lakers' a steal. Van Exel pulls up for 3. And the rebound to Brian Grant. Stoudemire leaves it with Wallace. Underneath is Sabonis, and he hooked it in over O'Neal.
That's what Sabonis has to do, turn and shoot. If your shot gets blocked, you're still in position to get the ball and put it back up.
Back to a 5-point lead for Portland. O'Neal double-teamed. Ori fires for 3. Wow. Robert Ori missed it badly. Ori during the regular season shot just over 20% from 3-point range.
So that's really no surprise.
You know, some guys, once that line moved back to 23-9, have really struggled with their 3-point shooting.
He basically found out who the real shooters were in the league.
Ryder. Yep.
Boy, they look good. Portland just executing in their half-court offense, something that the Lakers have been struggling in the first half with.
Trailblazers back to the 7-point lead. Eddie Jones missing for 3, but Campbell on the follow.
You know, Eldon Campbell is such a mystery. I mean, the guy's, has great size, strength, and he disappeared. How could someone with that size disappear and then turn up every now and then in the game? If he could be consistent with his energy, this would be a different Lakers team.
Stoudemire gives it up to Wallace, who shoots over Ori. Rasheed Wallace scoring on the perimeter. 9 points for Wallace in the half.
Look at that.
A real wrestling match between Sabonis and O'Neal, and it's the 3rd foul on Sabonis.
Foul number 11, Sabonis.
Kobe Bryant coming back. Rick Fox also coming in. Portland is over the limit. So far, Mike Dunleavy not making a move to get Sabonis out of the game. 4:26 left in the half. One thing about Shaquille O'Neal, he finished strong this year.
Oh, he certainly did. Certainly did, especially at the free throw line. 59%, but April was a very, very good, but 62%, 59%, and 13 attempts at the free throw line.
Good enough for player of the month in the NBA. Timeout taken. 4:26 left in the half. Blazers by 7.
Over the years, one brand has won more 4x4 awards.
Sabonis in trouble right there. You see Sabonis is right there at the free throw line. Here's Shaq coming in this distance. What he has to do is make sure that he bumps him right here. And what happens is Shaq just rides him all the way down the lane till he establishes that position and draws the foul.
O'Neal back with his 2nd free throw attempt. Sabonis out with 3 fouls. And the veteran Alton Lister has checked in for him. Alton Lister, he's been around a long time.
But he hasn't seen Shaq.
That's a good point. He may see more of him than he wants tonight. 12 to shoot. Ryder picked off by Van Exel. Underneath to Fox. And a foul puts Fox on the line to shoot 2. Lister picking up the foul.
Foul number 53, Alton Lister. That's his first personal. Rick Fox, 2 shots.
Fox on the line for the first time tonight. 5 points scored. A 74% free thrower in the regular season.
Rick Fox is another player towards the end of the season. Actually missed 2 days of the mini camp along with Kobe Bryant because he wasn't physically ready. Had some problems with his feet, and I asked him before the game, hey, are you healthy? He says, as healthy as I can be at this point, but feels real good and certainly is trying to be aggressive and really jumpstart this Lakers team.
Fox played in all the games in the regular season. Exit a 4-point game here. Stoudemire and a 3-second call against Portland. That's 8 turnovers for the Lakers and 8 for the Blazers so far in the game. And Etzel gets the corner turn. He tried to keep it alive to Ori and ends up with it himself. Fox works his way in a crowd, and Ori called for the walk.
3 seconds. Somebody has to shoot the ball on them.
So a 3-second call at each end. Portland the 4-point lead. Wallace and a loose ball foul on Isaiah Ryder.
Good call by the official. Easy to make. Ryder a little frustrated right now because the last couple of times he's been down there posted up and really hasn't received the ball. Might have been a foul out of frustration.
2 fouls on Ryder and Bryant on the line to shoot 2. Kobe Bryant has made it a 2-point game. 55 points were scored in the first quarter tonight. Neither team was able to pick it up here in this second quarter. Alton Lister fires. How about that?
Hey, he's a presence, and anytime you get anything at the offensive end, it's gravy. Good to see the big fella looking for a shot.
And that's O'Neal strong to the hoop. Lister and Grant had him, and a foul on Lister.
Lister certainly doesn't have the body size, but he has the experience. 85 games in playoff. The rest of the team, 68.
Shaquille O'Neal back to the free throw line. A little too strong with that one. He's 1 for 4 from the line tonight.
Didn't have a whole lot of air under that one.
Shaq rattles that one home. Pretty close game. The biggest lead in this first half, 7 a number of times for Portland. Ryder against Bryant. Grant with the foul, blocked by Ori, and a foul call.
And Brian Grant did an excellent job that time gathering himself. Could have went up the first time, but waited, gathered himself, and then went up strong. Grant down low just hustles. You see a tough shot by Ryder. Grant's going to go up in traffic, has a chance to go up, gathers himself, goes up strong, and Ori comes across hard.
That foul on Ori, his first. The Lakers have 14 fouls. Eldon Campbell ready to come back for the Lakers with 2:34 left in the half. Grant missing on the first of 2. Ori goes out with Campbell in. Trailblazers back to a 4-point lead. Fisher back into the game for the Lakers. He's guarded by Stoudemire. Ryder has Bryant. Kobe Bryant gets to the baseline. Blocked by Lister. Loose ball recovered by Stoudemire. Stoudemire in on Campbell, and now it's Ryder.
Wow. They were asking for a travel that time. Wasn't called, but almost looked like Ryder might have shifted his. I thought that maybe Damon Stoudemire should have given it back up to Wallace on the left-hand side.
6-point advantage now for the Blazers. O'Neal down in the post. They look his way. Lister circled him.
Boy, Lister's working hard. Good call.
Offensive foul call.
Good call.
It's on Shaq.
Shaq got his elbow up across the chest of Lister. That's his third.
And Ori quickly back into the game with 1:53 left in the half.
You see Lister working so hard, going around trying to get that denied defense. You see the clear out arm with the left roll. That's one of those calls. I don't know if that's a foul. I'm not quite sure how to call that a foul.
You know what's happened here, Cheryl? Mike Dunleavy can't come back with Sabonis because he's got 3 fouls.
Exactly. You got to stay with Lister. And Lister's holding his own.
Stoudemire missing on that 3 attempt. 1.5 minutes left. Campbell, no, and a foul on Lister, and he has to a 4-point game. Fisher guarding Stoudemire. And to shoot. It's Ryder against Bryant. Isaiah had it snuffed, gives it up to Wallace. Oh, Rasheed Wallace hits a big shot.
6'11", what versatility. Well, Ryder was lucky because Wallace bailed him out. He had nowhere to go with that shot.
Rasheed Wallace showing the way with 11 points in the half for Portland. Kobe Bryant hits the side edge. It's Cato with a rebound. Now Ryder against Fisher. He missed the shot but drew the foul on Kobe Bryant.
Where Ryder got caught up in the air, had nowhere to go on the baseline side. Good defense by Kobe Bryant. Doesn't go for the fake. You see, Elton Campbell comes over, and the versatility of Rasheed Wallace.
Kobe Bryant has picked up his 3rd. He will be coming out of the game. John Barry at the scorer's table for the Lakers. Ryder hits the first one.
Number 20, John Barry, replaces Kobe Bryant.
So Bryant joins O'Neal on the Lakers bench with 3 fouls. This is a serious situation for LA. 46.7 left in the half. If Ryder hits this, the Blazers have their biggest lead. 53-45. Tell you what, in this first half, Mike Dunleavy looks like the cat who ate the canary.
Yeah, he certainly has done an excellent job of getting a balanced attack from the team, and the bench has held their own.
Fisher. It's a 2 for Derek Fisher.
A lot of people don't give Derek Fisher a lot of credit at the offensive end.
Now Fisher at the defensive end guarding Stoudemire. Shot clock at 12, about 8 difference. Stoudemire with a fadeaway. The long rebound to Fox.
Too quick of a shot. Too quick of a shot.
The Lakers with the final seconds of the half. No shot clock involved. Fox takes a look at the clock. Fox against Wallace and Cato. Stolen by Stoudemire. And the first half has come to an end at the Great Western Forum. The favored Lakers walk off in foul trouble and trailing by 6 after trailing by as many as 8. Stoudemire and the Blazers maybe with an upset in the making. The Nike halftime report coming your way next.
In the second, Jim, Cheryl.
Inside they work it to Grant. He gets turned away. Bryant Grant again, and a foul call. The foul is on Fox. He becomes the 3rd Laker to pick up his 3rd personal.
And again, this is a Blazers team all season has proven they are a great rebounding team, especially on the offensive end. Bryant Grant just continues to plug away.
And now Portland has its biggest lead at 9 as the 3rd quarter opens with a 3-point play for Grant. An upset in the making. Perhaps here in the first game of this best of 5. Fox missing for 3. And Grant to the loose ball.
And the game plan so far has worked fairly well for the Blazers. They wanted to, first of all, double down and force someone else other than Shaq to beat them on the perimeter. You see Jones really not getting off to a good start. Only 4 points in the first half. It's been relatively quiet.
This is Ryder over Jones. And a foul called on Eddie Jones, who has picked up his third foul.
And this has been a nightmare matchup for Eddie Jones. And Isaiah has taken advantage of his physical play and the isolation in the post. And this is exactly why Eddie Jones was in foul trouble in the first half.
Grant dishing the ball to Ryder against Jones. The up and under move. Isaiah Ryder putting Portland up by 11. This has been a great start by the Blazers here in the third. Fox with a pass outside loose and a foul on Fisher.
Well, Ryder caught, actually it was Rasheed Wallace caught an elbow by Ori. Ori coming over to check on him.
2 fouls on Derek Fisher, 3 team fouls on the Lakers, and a 22nd timeout taken by Del Harris. 10:51 for the third. The Lakers are going to have to dig out from under a ball tonight as well. And because of that, this game has lacked a rhythm.
Yeah, it certainly has.
Stoudemire finding Sabonis. Sabonis against Shaq. Shaq ties him up.
I know Sabonis was trying to draw the foul there, but he was showing too much of it. That was a good defensive play by Shaq. Shaq just held his position, didn't go for the fake out his hands, brought one hand over, got it. Good call by the official.
Tommy Nunez throws it up. Tip control by Ori, ahead to Fox. So the Lakers score off the tip. First 2 points for the Lakers here in the second half. Stoudemire's pass stolen by Fisher. Ori inside to O'Neal.
And that's better ball movement by the Lakers.
And Robert Ori comes away holding his head as he caught the elbow of Brian Grant. 2 fouls on Grant.
Well, Brian Grant, first of all, doesn't mind mixing it up, and they're going to make sure that every time someone's coming through the paint as a cutter, they're laying the lumber on.
Almost 2 minutes having been played in the third. Shaq in deep. 14 tonight for O'Neal. The Lakers have scored the last 4, and the Portland lead down to 7. And now the sellout crowd in the Forum picking it up. Ryder gets it blocked by Jones. O'Neal, a great dish to Jones, and a foul on Brian Grant. 3 fouls on Grant.
David Stoudemire came real close to getting a technical. Shaq trying to do anything to get his team ignited. You see the nice pass, and where does he find Eddie Jones on the baseline? And Brian Grant would look like a clean block. Let's see that from the baseline side. Is that clean? It's playoff basketball.
Yeah, and Eddie Jones, who scored just 4 points in the first half, now is 3 for 3 from the line tonight. A 22nd timeout taken by Mike Dunleavy. 9:36 for the third. It's the Lakers with 5 points. There's not going to be many players left.
No, certainly not.
Isaiah Ryder short. Eddie Jones ahead to Ori. Bryant guarded by Wallace. Shaq against Sabonis. Rebounded by Arvydas Sabonis and a behind-the-back outlet.
Sabonis did a great job of really just putting the body on him and forcing Shaq to hit that fadeaway shot. That's the type of defense that Sabonis has to do. And now, at the offensive end, they need to get him going.
Isaiah Ryder connects. That halts the Laker run at 6 points in a row, and it's back to a 7-point lead for the Blazers. Eddie Jones hangs his shot up there, missed on the tip dunk by O'Neal. And it's Stoudemire on the push, had it knocked away by Ori. Big advantage for the Lakers, and Shaq loads it up and draws the foul on Sabonis.
And that's a good foul. That's a good foul. You don't want to give up a dunk like that, and Sabonis had to go up there and challenge the shot.
Arvydas Sabonis with his 4th. 3 team fouls on Portland, and O'Neal shooting 2.
And Damon Stoudemire wanted a foul there, but that was just a clean swipe by Ori. And you see Bryant just advancing the ball. Shaq going up with a one-handed dunk, and Sabonis on the arm.
O'Neal 2 for 5 in the first half, 14 points tonight. Alton Lister coming back for the Blazers. Sabonis going out. You know, as Sabonis goes out of the game, we talk about how he's overmatched with O'Neal in the post. Arvydas Sabonis is 7'3", 292.
That just tells you about Shaq's size and just how dominant he is.
O'Neal missing both free throws. So the Blazers the ball. They lead by 7. They've been up by as many as 11 here in the third. 8 to shoot. Rasheed Wallace against Bryant. Kobe takes it away from him.
Rasheed has that height advantage. He has to take that shot.
Derek Fisher at the controls. Bryant with 12 to shoot. Underneath O'Neal. Shaquille has 16.
Shaq signaling to his teammates, they can't stop me. There's no one down low, and he's absolutely right.
He's being guarded by Alton Lister. 12 to shoot. Wallace over Bryant. So that time he took your advice.
Yeah, well, you know what happens. It helps. It certainly has the obvious height advantage.
13 points for Wallace. Bryant off the change of direction, leaves it with Ori. Fisher with 12 to shoot. Lister went down on a collision with O'Neal, and Shaq underneath for the dunk.
You know, if Lister would have held his ground a little longer and not flopped on that time, he might have got the call.
Against the press, Stoudemire shy of the timeline. Alton Lister's pass picked off by Shaq. Fisher. And Ryder with the flat-footed rebound. A 5-point game working just inside of 7 minutes for the third. Wallace over Bryant, and a foul called.
Yeah. They had that matchup all day, all day. And just look at Shaq manhandling Lister. Lister with a bad flop, didn't get the call, and Shaq finishing off the dish from Kobe Bryant.
Well, another.
He's relaxed, he's enjoying himself, he's having fun. He certainly knows that he's got the better of Eddie Jones.
This is Rasheed Wallace on the free throw line. The Lakers over the limit. Wallace missing the free throw. He had made his first 5 tonight. There's the foul problems. Kobe Bryant, who picked up his 4th foul on that last one. Wallace splits the free throws. Nick Van Exel, Eldon Campbell also in the lineup, joining O'Neal, Ori, and Jones. Underneath O'Neal. Nice dish to Campbell, and a foul on Wallace.
Boy, Shaq is just doing so many things out there, creating the space, drawing the double team, and then finding the cutters. And here's Shaq right there. The ball's going to go down low quickly. You see the double team, and then Eldon Campbell coming down low with the nice slash.
Campbell drops home the free throw. So Campbell completes a 3-point play. He has 9. And now a sellout crowd of over 17,000 making a little noise here in the Great Western Forum.
They finally woke up.
I'll tell you what, hard to please these folks. 7 to shoot. Wallace. Back to a 5-point Blazer lead. Nice touch, Ori to Campbell. Eldon Campbell gets the layup roll.
Again, you can't say enough of good things about Eldon Campbell when he is focused and plugged into the game. He just is so valuable to this Lakers team.
He's in double figures in scoring now with 11. 10 on the shot clock for Stoudemire, who fires. Stoudemire with his first 2 points since the first quarter.
And he's been very, very quiet. They obviously need his scoring, and especially him being aggressive and trying to really, oh, look at those two just going at it.
That's Ori and Wallace, and now it's Campbell. Fakes on Grant, gets the shot away. Rimming, no. Tip dunk, Ori. Robert Ori with his first field goal. Stoudemire leaves it for Lister. Campbell closes on Grant. Ryder over Jones. Offensive rebound to Grant. Stoudemire with 15 to shoot. Van Exel knocked it away. Shaq to the loose ball.
Good defensive play by Van Exel.
And at the other end, Van Exel, nope. The tip missed and the loose ball out of bounds to the Lakers. And the Fonz ended up with that one.
Oh, look at the Fonz. You know what? He does not look like he has a clue. He didn't know what to do with the rock. Come on, Fonz.
A foul away from the ball on Ryder. Oh, it's on Alton Lister. And that's 4 fouls on him.
Oh,
Man, he really nailed him.
Yeah, he did nail them. But that's what it's all. That's what playoff basketball. You gotta let them be aggressive and physical.
Portland is over the limit. Eddie Jones, 4 of 4 tonight, 5 of 5, 7-point score. Kelvin Cato returning. Lister goes out. .431 for the third. Jones brings the Lakers even closer. A 1-point game, and LA hasn't led since 25-24. Portland was up 11 early in this quarter. Wallace, loose ball, O'Neal knocked it away. Out of bounds to Portland.
This is the same Portland Trailblazer team. In the first half, they were so patient in their half-court offense. You see them now really rushing a lot of their shots.
They came in with a new 24. Isaiah Ryder works away from the double team, and he's called for a walk. Now the Lakers looking for the lead on this 19-9 run. 4 minutes for the third. O'Neal has it. Out to Ori. Ori off the drive, and it's popped away from him. Last touch by the Lakers, though, before it went out.
And certainly the Portland Trailblazers very lucky on that play because Robert Ori had a wide open lane to the basket.
Stoudemire against Van Exel. So far, Portland has held the Lakers in bay. Stoudemire for 3. O'Neal tips it to the floor, and Shaq is down. Here's Van Exel. O'Neal's okay. He's up, coming back to the other end.
Watch
Campbell in the post.
Watch
Here's
the trail.
Shaq.
Oh!
Yep, and a foul.
Oh my goodness, JD, you gotta watch the trail. Shaq taking off at the line. And is he pumped? Is he trying to send a message to his teammates?
O'Neal has 21. The Lakers have taken the lead with 3:27 left in the third. Their first lead since the first quarter. They've come back from 11 in this quarter. Eddie Jones guarding Ryder, 10 to shoot. Wallace double team. Knocked out of bounds by LA with 6 on the shot clock.
Jim. Lakers much more aggressive, moving around, more active. The double team, Mike Dunleavy looking and calling for the timeout. And he gets it.
And the Lakers get a
very often. You see Brian Grant knocking him on the floor, but the big fella said to get up slowly, take it down to the other end, start slowly accelerating because he sees nothing but rim. Good pass by Eldon Campbell out of the double team, finding Shaq and Cato. And then the celebration.
So Portland now trailing with 5 to shoot, and Wallace hits from deep in the corner. It's a 2-point goal to tie the game. Rasheed Wallace with 18 points tonight. Van Exel zigs and zags all the way to the hoop, and it's tipped in by Eddie Jones.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot of daylight for Van Exel to get through, but he made a seam, and nice tip by Eddie Jones, weak side.
Back to the 2-point lead for the Lakers. Off the ball, offensive foul call. Let's go to Lisa Miloski.
Thanks, Jim. That last time out, Blazers coach Mike Dunleavy said we need to be careful with our turnovers and passes. Once the Lakers get into showtime and move in the open court, we are in trouble. Jim?
One thing the Lakers have done, they've gone to their strength, and now a foul on Stoudemire.
Yeah, Damon has to be very, very close to getting a technical right now.
That was a technical. That was the call on Stoudemire. Yeah. Van Exel missed the free throw. That second one won't count.
I saw you. I heard you. And I saw you.
Robert Horry to make the inbounds pass with 22 seconds left. I mean, on the shot clock. 2:25 left for the third. Campbell slips it to O'Neal. 23 for Shaq. And the Lakers have their biggest lead at 73-69. This 4-point advantage.
You know, they may have 4 all-stars on this Lakers team, but there's only one leader, and that's Shaquille, and he certainly has got the job done at both ends of the court.
There's no question they've gone to their strength here in this third quarter. O'Neal with the rebound. And what we've also seen, Cheryl, is how he gets vocal with his teammates.
Well, that's something that was lacking last season and the very first part of the season this season. But they have done Shaq has done a great job of elevating the level of play of his teammates.
Cato lost it out of bounds. Walt Williams coming back for Portland. And Rasheed Wallace goes out with 18 points tonight. Wallace flirting with a playoff career high of 21. Kobe Bryant, he's had some back problems, some back spasm. You heard Lisa talk about it earlier. It's growing pains. O'Neal going up on that alley-oop and drawing the foul. Shaq shoots 2.
And Shaq is just showing something new every time down the floor, whether it's running the length of the floor after being knocked down or just a quick spin move, eye contact with Nick Van Exel, and the foul.
Shaq 3 out of 8 from the free throw line. That foul on Cato is his 4th. Cato with 4, Lister with 4, Sabonis with 4. All guys having to deal with O'Neal. Cato the rebound. Lakers enjoying their biggest lead. 1:15 for the third. Ryder launching the 3, blocked and taken out of the air by O'Neal. Up court pass stolen. Walt Williams with a quick look for 3. Tell you what, he comes off the bench and he's looking to shoot the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what Mike Dunleavy wants him to do, is to come in looking for a shot because he is so explosive on around the 3-point arc. But the Blazers really need a couple stops. They've been a little out of sync, but they need to get back that intensity that they had in the first half.
O'Neal with the ball guarded by Grant. A behind the back pass to Horry. The shot blocked by Cato.
What a pass. What a pass by Shaq.
35 seconds for the third. Williams again for three. O'Neal rakes it down.
Smart play. Yeah, smart play by Van Exel.
They have about 5 difference. And the shot clock at 12. A little more than 5. Van Exel shoots on Stoudemire for three. Walt Williams the rebound ahead to Ryder. Plenty of time for Portland. Ryder off the scoop, and it crawls in for him.
That's tough, avoiding the contact by Van Exel. Good body control by Ryder.
Van Exel at the buzzer. And we have the table set here in the Great Western Forum. The Lakers back from an 11-point deficit early in the third, and the game tied at 74 as we head to the fourth.
Dunleavy knows that he has dodged a major bullet. The third quarter was their worst quarter. 8 turnovers. They only had 8 turnovers in the first half.
Campbell is fouled by Sabonis. 5 fouls on Arvydas Sabonis.
Foul number 11, Arvydas Sabonis.
That's major. That is huge. 4 fouls. Elton Campbell just barreling in there. Good job. Why slap at that? Why slap at that?
Sabonis back to the bench with Brian Grant back in. Eldon Campbell with the first of 2. He's now 3 of 4 in the game. He'll have to deal with Shaq. Shaq's on the bench right now. Corey Blunt into the lineup along with Campbell. Walt Williams guarded by Campbell. And Campbell reached in and committed the foul. And Williams hit the shot anyway, but it won't count.
I've never seen a 6'11" or 7-footer steal the ball. So why is everyone reaching?
Fox on Walt Williams this time as Williams brings it into Grant. Wallace to Ryder against Bryant.
Ryder just simply had deep position on Kobe. There was nothing he could do defensively.
And Kobe didn't want that 5th foul.
No, exactly.
So Portland the 1-point lead. Fox against Williams. Out of bounds to Portland.
You know, Shaq has been it for his team, and it's been Isaiah Ryder has been the staple point for the Portland Trailblazers, getting that great inside position on Kobe Bryant, who, like you said, did not want to pick up his 5th.
There's Ryder again. And on the rebound, we get a whistle.
And if I'm Ryder and if I'm his teammates, I'm getting him the ball as much as possible in post-up situations.
Get that stuff on the inside with Shaq on the bench.
Exactly.
Fresh 24 as the Blazers come in. Ryder driving inside and draws the foul.
So now Ryder's going to try to return the favor. Shaq got everybody on Portland in foul trouble. Now Ryder trying to return them.
Rick Fox has picked up his 5th. Ryder on the line shooting 2. Ryder hits a free throw. Playoff career high for Ryder. Coming up this weekend on NBC, Saturday at 1, Cavs and Pacers. At 3:30, Spurs and Suns. And on TNT, Hawks and Hornets in Game 2. Rockets and Jazz in Game 2.
And don't miss Showtime at 12:30 on NBC.
Very good.
Yeah.
20 points for Ryder tonight as he drops both free throws, and Portland back to a 3-point lead. 10.5 minutes for the fourth. Campbell with 7 to shoot. Over Grant.
Elton Campbell, just pretty. Just pretty. Waiting on the defense to make a move. They didn't. Spun baseline and knocked down the 5-footer.
Shaquille O'Neal ready to come back for the Lakers. We've got a little over 10 minutes for the fourth. Wallace makes the entry pass to Ryder, who lost it off the dribble. So the Lakers looking for the lead this possession. Bryant with 10 to shoot. Campbell against Grant.
Oh, nice move. Nice move.
We've got a foul called on Grant. That's 4 fouls on Grant and a timeout with 9:46 left. When we come back, Shaq comes back. It's a 1-point.
They look great. Larry Bird certainly has the team playoff ready.
Van Exel gives it up to Campbell. Campbell against Grant. Lost it going up. Gary Grant comes down with it. Ryder underneath.
Oh, he traveled. He traveled. Just shuffle his steps just a little bit.
Let's go to Lisa Miloski.
Thanks, Jim. In that last huddle, Blazers coach Mike Dunleavy said to his players, "We're shooting ourselves in the foot. We can't play good defense, then give up the offensive tip and offensive rebounds." Jim, Cheryl?
Almost 3 minutes having been played here in the fourth. O'Neal draws the double team. Shaq finds Bryant. Kobe Bryant with 5 to shoot. Dancing on the dribble. Bryant gets it away. A rebound knocked away by Campbell, controlled by Gary Grant, and Van Exel takes the foul. 2 fouls on Nick Van Exel.
You know, those are the plays at the offensive end with Kobe Bryant where you see how young he is, trying to get something going. Instead of just moving the ball around, he takes a very difficult shot.
3 team fouls on the Lakers. Terry Durham over at the scorer's table. They have a question about something.
Foul number 9, Nick Van Exel.
Perhaps who the foul was on. 8:59 for the fourth. Ryder over Jones.
Wow, that's just pretty. That is just pretty.
22 for Isaiah Ryder. And it's a 3-point Portland lead. Now Ryder guarding Jones at this end. O'Neal comes out to Bryant for 3. A tie game.
Kobe doing an excellent job that time, letting the game come to him. Shaq with a nice pass out of the double team, and Kobe knocking down the open tray.
Robert Horry ready to come back for the Lakers. Gary Grant guarded by Van Exel. 10 to shoot. Ryder off the move to Walt Williams, who rims it in and draws the foul.
And Isaiah Ryder with an excellent job of finding Walt Williams off the curl, off the block. But Williams just sets up his man real well right here. You see him coming off right here. Walt Williams, and you see Kobe trailing. Can't do anything defensively. Swipes at the ball, and Walt likes it. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
The foul was called on Campbell. 14 fouls, his third. Walt Williams completes the 3-point play. So for Walt Williams, it's either 3-point field goals or 3-point plays.
As long as it comes up trays, that's fine.
Horry underneath to O'Neal. Shaq with that point-blank hook. 26 for O'Neal. Ryder open. Isaiah Ryder wide open.
Both Kobe Bryant and Jones are finding themselves trailing off of the curls instead of trying to shoot through the screens. They're just getting pinned.
A 24-point night for Isaiah Ryder. He's got 8 in this quarter. Bryant, yep, and a foul. Walt Williams called for his third.
Oh, Kobe with a nice drive left right there. Just has Walt Williams and freezes him and comes back right up under with a nice right-handed hook. You see that down low? Just shields the ball with his body. Concentration focuses now at the free. Oh, doesn't convert the 3-point play.
He had a chance to tie. Horry putting pressure on Grant in the backcourt. That's Gary Grant. A pass ahead to Wallace.
Woo, very dangerous.
Shot clock at 9. Ryder working on Eddie Jones. And an offensive foul on Isaiah Ryder.
Anytime you dip the shoulder like that, easy call for the official to make.
3 fouls on Ryder. 7:02 for the fourth. 85-84 Portland.
Even though, Gary Grant has done a great job in there, they still need David. They need Damon Stoudemire in there.
Eddie Jones missing on a setup from Van Exel. To shoot. Walt Williams. Yep, Walt Williams has it stuck on automatic.
Walt Williams, Reggie Miller, Chris Mullen, Rex Chapman. If you follow them coming off the curl pattern, they will kill you.
Walt Williams has scored 11 off the bench for Portland. O'Neal rims it in on that jump hook. 28 for Shaq. Remember, Shaq had that hot run over the last 10 games of the season. He was averaging about 35 points a game in that stretch. 8 on the shot clock. 5 to shoot. It's Gary Grant in trouble, and he walked. So Walt Williams keeping Portland in front here in the late stages of the game. They nurse the slimmest of leads. The game now playing with 5 fouls. 5:40 left. Here's Shaq. Nice feed underneath to Ori. And the ball out of bounds with 8 on the shot clock. The Lakers to come in. Van Exel. Underneath. Eddie Jones, and the rebound comes out to Portland as Stoudemire, who's also back in, brings it up against Van Exel. That's Eddie Jones making the steal. A 3-on-2 break. Bryant is fouled and will shoot 2.
Number 43, Walt Williams. 4th personal.
Jim, this is what's really puzzling about Arvydas is that the fact that he should be comfortable out on the perimeter. He was certainly doing a good job in the first half drawing Shaq out. Certainly hasn't been aggressive, and that's the reason why he has struggled in tonight's game.
Kobe Bryant making the first of 2. That pulls the Lakers even. LA by 1. The Portland Trailblazers, who have gone 5 playoff seasons without a road win. Down by 1 with about 5 minutes left. The last time they won on the road was the year they went to the finals against the Chicago Bulls in '92. And of course, these aren't those Trailblazers.
That's true. That's very true. And the key is, when you look at playoff experience, this is a very inexperienced team outside of Lister and Sabonis. And your point guard, this is his first playoff experience.
That's right. Here's Ryder against Jones. Shaq comes over to double. Sabonis
he's got to shoot.
Threw it away.
Got to shoot that.
And then a foul call. It's on Walt Williams, and that's his 5th. Portland is over the limit. Van Exel on the line to shoot 2. Just what you talked about earlier. He passed on the perimeter.
And he passed up a shot there. I mean, there was no need for him to drive. Shaq had stepped down to try to cover for the double down low. All he had to do is shoot the ball from the free throw line.
Van Exel hitting the free throw. The Lakers by 2. Nick Van Exel, that's his first free throw attempted tonight. Loose ball and out of bounds to the Lakers. A 20-second timeout taken. This is a full timeout taken by the Lakers. 4:43 left in the 4th. Now it's the Lakers nursing a 2-point lead. Shaq against Sabonis. Wallace the rebound. 16-zip has outscored Sabonis in the second half. Now Arvydas Sabonis from the perimeter. Eddie Jones the rebound. Sabonis knocks the pass away from O'Neal with 17 to shoot. The Lakers to come in. Bryant with 10 on the shot clock. Drives on Williams. Kobe Bryant off the glass.
That's just tough. Fading away and kissing it off the glass.
A 4-point lead with 3:50 left. Ryder comes out to Stoudemire. His shot blocked by Eddie Jones. Stoudemire a recovery. 8 to shoot. Stoudemire again. Eddie Jones has it.
And what Eddie hasn't done at the offensive end, he has certainly done at the defensive end.
17,505 on their feet at the Great Western Forum. Eddie Jones for three. O'Neal the follow.
And there is nothing better than 7'1", 315 of versatility. You see the youth of Kobe Bryant off the drive and the kiss off the glass, and then Shaq coming across for the weak side rebound and the flush.
93-87 Lakers with a little over 3 minutes left. Less than 3 minutes for the game, and Portland needs a hoop. Williams for three, and he's fouled by Bryant. 3 shots coming for Walt Williams, and 5 fouls on Kobe Bryant.
Kobe, that's one of those plays that you have to let go. Kobe Bryant had no chance of blocking that shot. Walt Williams right there off the screen, and yeah, Kobe was just late getting there and got him on the arm.
Williams, an outstanding free throw shooter, 86% during the regular season. Brian Grant returning. Sabonis goes out.
Good shot. Good shot.
Williams drops that one in. Portland has gotten a tremendous lift from Williams tonight. 14 points. He nails all 3 free throws. And it's back to a 3-point game.
And certainly plenty of time on the clock for Portland to get back into this game. All they needed a couple of defensive stops and some great half-court execution in their offense.
Eddie Jones draws the foul and will shoot 2.
Foul number 42, Walt Williams.
Walt Williams has picked up the foul, and that's his 6th.
JD, if there was one player that they could not afford to foul out, it was Walt Williams. You see right there, Eddie Jones just doing a great job of just blowing past there. Placer's defender had no chance but to go over there and get that foul.
Of his 14 points, he had 8 in the 4th quarter. Eddie Jones shooting 2. He has struggled in some areas tonight, but not at the free throw line. Eddie Jones has 11, and he's made all 7 free throws. Back to a 5-point lead for LA. Stoudemire up against the 10-second count, and now they come across Sabonis. Ryder against Jones. Wallace, they send a posse after him. Here's Stoudemire, and he's fouled by Van Exel. 3 fouls on Van Exel.
Third personal. Stoudemire, 1+1.
There have been a lot of fouls called tonight, a number of turnovers. Just a whole lot of stoppages of play. We talked about this, Cheryl, in the first half. There was really no rhythm to the game.
Very difficult for both teams to really get into a rhythm. Portland really benefited in the first half from early foul trouble from the Lakers. The second half has been a flip-flop situation. But if you have to talk about flows or rhythm right now, the edge goes to the Lakers.
12 points for Stoudemire in the game. It's back to a 3-point game inside the NBA when we're finished here at the Great Western Forum. Horry gets it to O'Neal with 8 to shoot. Shaq lost it. Here comes Ryder. It's a 3-on-2. Isaiah all the way. Oh, but he drew the foul.
And he was concentrating the whole way down, trying to get this layup to drop. He tried to will that ball in the basket.
Van Exel has his 4th foul, and Ryder to the line to shoot 2.
You see the steal down there. Grant just getting on Shaq's arm. Shaq's going to try to back in, and then good defense by Sabonis. And watch this by Ryder. Ryder just takes the contact and just rolls it off the lip of the basket.
Ryder connecting with the free throw. 25 points tonight. It has been a playoff career night for Isaiah Ryder. A minute 54 in regulation. Those 5 free throws out of 6 have all come in succession. So he misses here, and the Lakers cling to a 2-point lead.
Isaiah Ryder right now checking, keeps touching his left calf that's cramping up on him.
O'Neal out to Bryant. Kobe on the move. Draws the foul, and Kobe Bryant shoots 2. Kobe Bryant with the second free throw. Mike Dunleavy taking a timeout. A minute 34 for the 4th. And it's the Lakers with the lead, but Portland right on their heels.
Hawks and Hornets tomorrow night.
Bryant out. Way to shoot.
Now Blazers have to find some way of getting the ball right there to that man's hand. Rasheed Wallace 18 points, but no shots except for this one. They need him to be more aggressive.
As Sabonis came down with it, a foul call. Foul on Van Exel. 5 fouls on him. 2 shots for Sabonis. An 80% free throw shooter who hasn't scored in the second half.
No pressure, right?
1:19 left. 10 points for Sabonis in the game.
One thing is for sure, if Portland pulls this game out, they have overcome some horrific play, turnovers, foul trouble.
Sabonis makes it a 1-point game. Kobe Bryant, who's back in, leaves it with Eddie Jones. Bryant driving on Wallace and draws the foul.
Yeah, that's, even though as versatile as Rasheed Wallace is, that is a tough defend for him. Kobe Bryant made sure that he was above the 3-point arc and just put it on the floor and blew past him.
Wallace picking up only his 2nd foul. Kobe lines up that first one. He's dead center with that one. 4 out of 6 from the line in the quarter for Bryant. 6 out of 8 in the game. Rebounded by Brian Grant. A hoop ties it with 1 minute left. Ryder guarded by Jones. Wallace with a fadeaway.
That's a tough shot. Tough shot.
So the Lakers the 2-point lead with 40 seconds for the 4th quarter.
Blazers need to get a stop here. Keep Shaq on the outside. Stoudemire's got to get up.
Van Exel hits a cold-blooded 3 with 31 seconds left.
That is why, JD, you have him in the game. because he is a big-time gamer.
Timeout, Portland, 31.1 left, and Nick Van Exel has shot the Lakers into a 5-point lead.
Damon Stoudemire was trying to draw the charge, which freed up Van Exel, who just coolly knocked down the three.
Nick Van Exel with his third three-pointer tonight, 100-95 Lakers.
There's nothing like an afternoon at the old ball game at the Great Western Forum. And the Los Angeles Lakers have puffed, they've huffed. And I'll tell you, today they had to show a lot of guts and a lot of stick-to-itiveness to hang into this one. Is that Shaq's mom that I see up there on the screen? Anyway, Van Exel came through with another of his clutch shots.
So now with the 31 seconds on the shot on the clock, 5-point lead. Obviously, you just don't want to give up 3-point plays or 3-point baskets. You know, defend against the three, and it becomes a 3-possession game.
I'm glad that the 3 free throws that were awarded to Walt Williams didn't win this game. There was a 5-second count. He didn't get the ball in.
No, they called timeout.
They get the count?
Yeah, he got the timeout.
Ball again. Delay of game as Horry stepped out.
Man.
Wallace brings it inbounds to Stoudemire. Stoudemire trapped by Campbell, and the ball knocked out of bounds by the Lakers with 26.3 left.
That's just great pressure by the Lakers. Campbell and Van Exel getting up there, forcing Stoudemire to make that jump play. This is just great defense by the Lakers.
Ryan Grant. Now it's Stoudemire on the drive, scoops the ball for Sabonis. He's fouled from behind and will shoot two. The foul is on Horry. 2 fouls on Horry. How could you have played in this game and only have 2 fouls? 3-point game against the press. Horry.
Those are the quick stuff. They don't have it, then foul quickly.
It's Eddie Jones. Now Van Exel is fouled by Stoudemire with 14.6 left. 3 fouls on Stoudemire. Well, it would only be fitting that Nick Van Exel could put the finishing touches on the game. Inside the NBA coming up perhaps in about 14 seconds or so.
And you talk about the sacrifices that Charles Barkley had made sitting on the bench, coming off the bench. Nick Van Exel went to Del Harris and said, look, Derek Fisher has done an excellent job. Let's keep him at the starting position. I like coming off the bench, and it certainly has worked for the Lakers.
13 points tonight for Van Exel in that backup role. .102.97. Stoudemire in the final seconds of the game, trying to get free for 3. They do get a 3 try up there. It's nailed by Grant. 4.7 left, a 2-point game.
They can still get. There you go. Foul quickly.
Gary Grant taking the foul.
Only problem, you fouled Eddie Jones, who I believe is perfect at the free throw line.
8 for 8 in the regular season, shot 77%. So to be completely out of the woods, the Lakers need both free throws, because even though Portland does not have a timeout, they've got 4.2 to work at the length of the floor. By 4. Wallace throwing the deep ball, and it's out of bounds. It was deflected out. So now 3.3 left, and the inbounds pass will be made in the corner. Wallace again. Out to Sabonis. He gets the leaner away, banked it in. Game is over. Count the hoop by Sabonis. The Lakers have the win. It's a 2-point basket for Arvydas Sabonis. And Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers have prevailed here in Game 1. 104-102, and Shaq is with Lisa Miloski.
Thanks, Jim. Jack, your team relied heavily upon you again tonight. 30 big points. You had only 12 at the half. You had 12 more in the third quarter. What ignited the run in the second half?
We were ready. I just think that we were a little bit too pumped up. We didn't come out here. We didn't have any fun at all. Portland team played a great game. We didn't really play that good, but we squeaked out of here with a win. So we just need to come in on Sunday, have a good time, relax, and just play hard.
Well, Portland, again, like they did during the regular season, gave you a real battle right down to the final seconds.
Yes, they're a very physical team, but we just need to come out here and just have fun. We're just a little bit too pumped up today.
Well, congrats on a nice performance. Let's go back to you, Jim.
All right, Lisa, 30 points for Shaquille O'Neal as the Lakers win to take a 1-game-to-none lead in this series, 104-102.
Portland started Game 1 by posting